if you're new to my channel. I am Lori, and of course, this is Lori's Book Trials, and welcome to my channel. I've seen a lot of people doing this video, like where they pick out books and they give it 12 months, and then it's going to self-destruct. Excuse me. So I decided I was going to do some of that with my Book of the Month books that I'm like losing interest in. And I'm not sure if I want to read anymore. But what I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to read a chapter. Unless they're really tiny, then I'll read 2 chapters. And then the ones that kind of catch my interest, I'm going to keep for the year and try to read them in that year. And the ones that don't sound like I'm going to want to read it at all, or I'm going to get rid of right away, unless you save one of the books and you tell me, it's really good, give it a chance, then I will give that book another chance. But I at least want to get rid of 3 of these books, if possible, in this video. So, like if there's, I got 10 books, I believe. So, if there's like 5 or 6 books that I like, then I will let you guys save 2 of the books. Even though I want to really get rid of 3 books, I will give you guys, though, the power to save 2 of the books. If I only like 2 of these books, and I give you then I will give you guys 3 books to save. But that's the most you'll get to save is 3 of these books. Because I at least want to get rid of 8 of them. So, I mean 2 of them. I would like, the ideal would be to get rid of 3 to 4 of them right now. But I will give you the power to save 3 of the books. So, I'm not going to really tell you what they are. I'm just going to show them to you. And then I will tell you what they're about after I read each chapter. And I tell you if I want to keep it or not. And then I'll tell you why. But the first one is The Winter Sisters. A lot of these, I don't even know what they're about. That's another reason why I want to get rid of them, kind of, because I don't even remember what they're about, and I forgot they were even on there. So the first one is The Winter Sister. Another one is Circe. I know this has something to do with the gods or something like that. I know she gets like booted away, like sent away or something like that for some reason. Cast away, whatever you want to say. And I think it's witches or something like that. Then we got Mind Games. We got Golden State. We got Opposite of Always. We got The Family Upstairs. This one I was going to start, I never did. The Girl, The Sea Gave Back. How many is that so far? Maybe I have more than 8. Let me 10. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, there's 10. Okay. Enchanted. Enchanty, however you say it. Not Enchanted. They're falling all over. The last 2 are probably going to be very, controversial. Especially the last one. Okay. An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by Hank Green. And the last one is the one a lot of people are going to be like, Lori! And if I'm not into it and don't say, a lot of people are probably going to say, read it, Lori! And that's Daisy Jones and the Sixth. And that's it. And I know this one's about like a band that for some reason they're not together anymore or something like that. I'm not really sure. I know that one. And I know this one has to do with she like discovers something. Like does she fall into a hole or something and discover something? I can't remember. So there's a couple of them I kind of remember. I think the one that I will probably like the most, I've heard a lot of good things about Golden State, so I'm thinking I might like that one. And I think I might like, I know a lot of people like this one, so maybe I'll like this one. And That's probably, those are the two I'm like thinking I'm going to wind up probably giving until the end of the year. And maybe the girl the sea gave back, maybe. So those are the three I'm going to predict that most likely I'm going to definitely want to keep, but we'll see. These other ones, yeah, I'm not sure about. But I will be back after I read one, and I'll let you know what's going on. So I'll be back. Hi everybody, I'm back with my first one. This one, I'm definitely going to keep and try to read. This is really interesting. So in this world, you're not supposed to lie. Even if you think you're not lying and you wind up lying, and you don't realize that you might be lying, you could go to jail. So the first chapter, well, first it basically, what is it? I forget what they call it. Assassination or something like that. It's like about the character. You know, the author's talking about, you know, the main character in the thing. But in this world, what's his name? Laszlo? I think that's how you say his name. It's his job to figure out if people are telling the truth or not. And he's on, well, this doesn't happen yet, but according to the thing, him and his, I mean, he's going to discover that the I mean, you know, the people that want you not to lie could be the ones that's actually lying, I guess. But in the first chapter, what happened was he was eating breakfast at a restaurant. He was having chicken and waffles. And he could tell that somebody was lying. But he didn't know, like, where it was coming from at first. So he was like sorting out who was doing it. I mean, what area it was coming from. He pointed that out, and he figured it out. So what happened was basically this mother and the two sons were she has to take medicines because of dreams. That's all she said. And I guess, one of the boys was stealing some of the drugs from the mother. And come to find out, it was the one boy said he did it when it was really his brother. So wound up both of them having to go to jail. Well, the one boy might not get arrested because his mom could decide not to press charges. The one that was stealing the drugs from her, but the other one can get anywhere from 6 to 9 years because he was saying that it was him and not his brother. So basically, he was coming for his brother. But he did something stupid, too. I'm not going to tell you what it was, but yeah. So that's what that's about. So this one is definitely perking my interest already. I would say it's an 8 out of 10. Maybe 8.5 out of 10 for the first chapter. So yeah, this one we are keeping. And I'm going to decide which one to read next, and I will be back. Hi everybody, so now I just read the first chapter in The Girl the Sea Gave Back. Another one that's really good. From the beginning, it interests me, so I'm going to keep this one as well. This one, I guess they thought that the little girl, I don't know how old she is, but they thought she was dead, so they had like a funeral thing. And left her in this boat, and then this guy, this lady appeared to this guy, and when he went to where she wanted him to go, he found the little girl in the boat, and yeah, it's like, and then what the book is about is the girl, when she grows up, she can see things, like what's going to happen and stuff, and she predicts a war or something like that between the two different people and stuff like that, and it's her deciding if she should leave her family to help the guy, because I guess they want to kill the guy or something. Not exactly sure, but something along those lines. It looks good. And the thing is, I don't know how to pronounce but it means, eye of the gods, give me sight. But it says, it's the story of an entwined destiny between a girl burdened with mystical foresight and a warrior untested in battle. So, I did like her first book, so I'm going to give it a try. I think that one interested me. Not as much as Golden State. Golden State, I would say, was like an 8, maybe an 8.5 for the first chapter. This one's like a 7.5. So, yeah. So, yeah, so far, I'm keeping both of the 10 that I looked at so far, but I will be back with the next one. Okay, I read the first chapter in Daisy Jones and the Six. This one, I'm torn about. It was okay, but I don't know if it's gonna, if I want to keep it. It's one of those iffy ones, so this is one of the ones that you guys can decide for sure about. Like, there's some of them that I'm not gonna say if I want, I won't like give an opinion. But this one, if you guys think I should save this one, let me know, because I'm kind of iffy on this one. So this one's an iffy one, but most likely I will probably keep it unless you guys tell me not to. So yeah. So I'm gonna put this one over here so I don't get them mixed up with the ones that I know I'm keeping. And yeah, it's kind of interesting though. It was just basically talking how Daisy like grew up and why she became a singer. I mean, why she started doing things for herself, and how like people took advantage of her. Like they like she would like change something, like she was sleeping with this one guy, his name's Wyatt, and she wrote that it should have like this in the song, and he took credit like he wrote the song. Yeah. And then there was another guy that something about a movie, I can't remember exactly, and then she was, yeah. But this is, let me tell you what I liked about this part. I like what she says here. Let me find it again. She says, Daisy, it says, it has their name, like if it's Simone, which is a friend of hers, then it would say Simone and then what she's saying. But anyways, for Daisy, this is what I liked. She said, I had absolutely no interest in being someone else's muse. I am not a muse. I am the somebody. End of fucking story. So I liked that quote there. So, but yeah. So let me know what you guys think about that one. Some of these I'm not gonna say like, let me know. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I don't want this one unless you change my mind. But that one is middle ground. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, I'll be back. So my first one that, nah, it's not, no. So basically they are very poor, and in this chapter I had to read a couple because there's only like a page and a half to 2 pages in each chapter, so I read the first 3 chapters. And talk about this guy, all of a sudden it was a scene with this guy, and all of a sudden he was yelling, I was robbed! Yeah! And then it shows the girl Camellia, or whatever her name is, I think it's Camellia, in the next scene, and she's like, I guess she's the one that stole it, and she's like, disappearing, and there's another girl that they are saying, that they were chasing, that I think they thought stole it. I'm not really sure. And then we have one more where she goes back home and her brother's an asshole. And, yeah, he has some money that they needed to pay to somebody something. Anyways, he wound up using that money for alcohol, even though she got alcohol. And she was telling him, basically, that he needed to, help her, get this money for him doing the drink or whatever. And he like took a knife to her throat, like he was going to kill her, like slit her throat. Of course he didn't, but yeah. But the book, I guess, is about, he winds up leaving and her sister's sick and she has to go like to court or something, and it has something to do with magic. I'm not really sure exactly. But this one, unless somebody tells me, It's good. Give it a chance. This one is definitely going in the unhaul. Unless somebody wants me to save it. And I'll be back. Okay, so I've read the first chapter in Mind Games. This one is really intriguing. I would say probably an 8 out of 10. This is about, like, in this world, like, memories can disappear, and you can add new memories and things, I guess. And how many were there? 7,694 files went missing. Because you could put it, like, onto the computer or whatever you want to say, or into a file, whatever you want to say. And one is the main girl, and the other is this boy that she's supposed to know named Sebastian. Both of their memories are gone from the file. And that's how that started out. She was like, letting people know certain things. Yeah, it's really interesting. It's hard to explain, but that's basically what this book is about. Her and the boy trying to figure out why their memories are missing and why these other memories are missing as well. So, yeah. This one is so far the second one I'm most interested in. I would say still Golden State would be my favorite so far, then Mind Games, and then the girl the sea gave back. So we got 6 more still to go. We did 4 so far, so I'll be back. Hi everybody. This one, I couldn't even finish the first chapter. I was already so bored. And I didn't even finish the first chapter. So, sorry. This one definitely is not going to be a positive unless you guys you guys think I should read this and can convince me. Otherwise, this, like Enchante, is going to go bye-bye. So, I'll be back with the next one after I read the first chapter. Hi, everybody. So, I read the first few chapters for Opposite of Always. This is about this guy. He's starting to fall in love with this girl, and he's in love with this girl, and just when he's about ready to finally get her to date him, I guess, I don't know, or to fall in love with him, I don't know, she dies. And he figures out, he can time travel for some reason. Don't know why. And yeah, he has to, when he time changes, I guess, when he did it, I guess someone else, if he saves her, basically someone else dies in her place, I guess. But where I'm at, he was trying to save her, and he thought maybe if he shot something into her leg, I don't know what was in the syringe, but he shot something into the syringe. He thought maybe if he shot the syringe into her, that she would survive. So he put the syringe in her, and then the cops were getting ready to arrest him because they don't know that, he was time traveling, and he wound up basically passing out. I don't know exactly, but he vanishes, and starts it all over again, basically. So, yeah. I know it's hard to explain, but it's interesting. It probably has me just as interested as the girl the sea gave back. So I would say a 7. Between 7, 7.5. So I'm definitely going to keep this one and try to read. And let's see. We got 3 more. I keep forgetting there's one here that fell. So far, 1, 2, 4 I'm keeping for sure. 2 I'm getting rid of for sure. And 1 I'm not sure about. Well, unless you guys convince me to save those 2 that are down there. Which is Circe and Enchanted. How do you say the word? But yeah, I have 3 more. I got to still read a chapter in An Absolutely Remarkable Thing, The Family Upstairs, and The Winter Sister. And then we will be done. I'll be back. Hi, everybody. This isn't going very well. I found another one I'm going to keep for right now. The Winter Sister. This is very interesting so far. So, Persephone, I think that's how you say her name, winds up going missing and dying. And her sister, I already forgot her, so Sylvia, knows some secrets that are going on that Persephone had, and even Sylvia has, you know, secrets of her own. And yeah, she thinks that this guy, his name is Ben, I think. Yeah, Ben. She thinks that Ben is the one that was the one that killed her sister. But basically, it starts with her saying that her sister was dead, and then talking about how she went missing. So that's where we're at. Like, the cops just left. But the mother is cuckoo. Yeah, but that's, like, yeah, it's very interesting. And it's a mystery, so of course, you know. But so far, 5 I'm keeping. For sure. For this experiment. 2 I'm getting rid of, and 1 I'm on the fence about. So we got 2 more, so we will see how those 2 go. And I will be back. Okay, guys, this one I'm on the fence about. It sounds like it's going to be something I'm really going to like. And I remember being so excited about it when I first heard about it. But nothing really happened in the first chapter, like, to get me super excited. So this one I'm on the fence about. So, yeah. I'm going to put this one with the Daisy Jones one. Daisy Jones and the Six. Because those 2 are the 2. So far, those are the 2 that I'm undecided about. Like, I don't know what pile to put it in. So definitely these are going to be 2 choices that you guys can choose from. So, okay, we got 1 more, and that is The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. And then I will show you again the ones I'm definitely keeping, and then the ones you have control over. Because even the ones that I don't want to keep, if you guys can convince me to keep it, to try to read it, I will. But 3 of these are gonna go. Sorry, that thing dropped. But, or 3 of them? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 4. No, so far 5. 4 or 5, right? I can't remember. There's either 4 or 5 that I'm on the fence about. Well, 2 or 3 that I'm on the fence about. Circe, I'm on the fence about. No, I'm sorry. There's 2 that I'm on the fence about. Daisy Jones and the fence. 6. And the Unremarkable Thing one. Circe and Enchante are the 2 that I'm not feeling. So yeah, and we got this one. So I'll be back. Hi everybody. Yeah, this one, I didn't really get anything from chapter 1. All that happened is this girl gets a letter saying that, I guess she's trying to find who she is. I guess she was, like, adopted. I don't know exactly what the circumstances is. I think she's the girl that's in the blurb where they, like, there was a murder or something at a house, and they found 1 baby there, and 3 grown-ups killed, and then other kids were missing, I think they said. And in the first one, I'm thinking that's who that girl is, and she gets like a thing saying that they left her the house, and I guess it's the house where the people were killed at, and the kids went missing. And that's all that happened, really. I was trying to read the next chapter just to get more of a feel to it, but yeah. So yeah, I don't know. This one I'm leaning towards not keeping, like getting rid of right away, unless you guys convince me that I need to read it. That is it. So let me, of course, I'll be like moving my body and stuff, so my head will be gone sometime, but okay. So I will show you the 5 that I'm definitely keeping. So I'm going to keep The Winter Sister. definitely. I have to read it, and remember, I got to read these by next May, or they have to go bye-bye. The Opposite of Always. The Girl the Sea Gave Back. Mind Games. And The Golden State. Out of the 5 that I read, I think this one I'm going to like the most. Then probably Mind Games sounds really interesting. I keep changing my mind about Mind Games. I think that was probably my second favorite. I think I said something else was my second favorite at first, but I'm thinking after The Golden State, it's Mind Games. And then The Winter Sister would be my third one that I think. And then these two are tied in what I think, how I'm going to feel about them. But those are the 5 that are definitely going to be in the video for May, next May. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me move this a little bit so I can get the other ones. And then the next 5 are the ones that are going to be gone unless you guys save them. But I'll tell you which ones. These 2 are the ones that I'm on the fence about. They sound like this one. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't super excited. And this one, I need to read a little bit more, I would think. So these 2, yeah. These 2 I will probably wind up keeping unless you guys don't think I should. And they will stay in. So only one, if you guys choose these 2 and you guys don't think I should get rid of these 2, then you guys can pick out one more out of these 3. But 2 of these are going to go, at least, if not more. So, this one's going to go unless you guys really can make a case for it. This one's going to go unless you guys can make a case for it. This one is going to go. And even these 2, even though these are the 2 that I'm more interested in than these other 3. So technically you can convince me to keep 3 of the books. I'm at least going to get rid of 2 of them. Maybe 3 of them. But if you convince me to keep 3 of them, and you let me know which 3 you think I should, and if I think it's a good reason to keep them, then I will. Otherwise, I'm probably going to just keep an absolutely extraordinary thing, and Daisy Jones and 6, and get rid of the other 3. Unless you think I should keep one of the other 3. How about that? So, these 2 I'm probably going to keep, unless I change my mind. And then, or you guys definitely say I should keep them. And then one other one you can save. If you decide to save these 2, then you can save one more, in other words. But if you can convince me that these 3 are the ones I should keep and not the other 2, then I will do that. So, yeah. But that is it. I hope you guys liked this video. Remember, if you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please think about subscribing. And please remember to hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video like this is up for your viewing pleasure. Hope your Thursday is going well. When you see this, it will be Friday. So I should say I hope Friday and the weekend will go well for you. Will go well for you guys. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Lori out. Happy readings.